Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about plants. So like the title states, this is going to be my top 10 Hoyas. Honestly, I wanted to do a top 5, but then I couldn't come up with only 5, and then I said I'll just do a top 7. And then now it's a top 10. So I love all of my Hoyas, but I wanted to share these because they're the ones that maybe I've been staring at or the ones that have been growing the most for me. The first one is going to be this Hoya vuvara, which is probably one of the easiest ones to find. I recently made it this little trellis, and I've taken multiple cuttings of this guy, which I plan to give out to my friends. But I really like how it's looking in this little trellis. If you guys are interested, I'll just link where I got this because I made this myself, but I just bought the wire. But yeah, I really like how it looks. I love the little round leaves with a little bit of splash or speckles. It's just really cute, and I can't wait to see it growing bigger for me. I wanted to cover this whole trellis. This is one of the cutest ones. I think I'm gonna be saying that all of the Hoyas that I'm talking about are cute, you guys, so sorry if that's kind of annoying. The next one is gonna be this guy. This is my Hoya gianna, and I got this guy as a tiny cutting at a swap, and now it's just grown so much, and I love that it's trellising around this little guy. I bought this trellis off of Etsy from a really good seller, and she has really beautiful strong trellises, and I just like how it looks. I love how the little leaves are, which is one of my favorite things about Hoya, that all the leaves are like so different and there's so many styles. And this one is not as succulent as some of the other Hoya leaves. What do you guys think? The next one is gonna be this guy, and this is a Hoya fungi, and I also got this at a plant swap, and it's just grown so much. It was literally, I think, like a 2-leaf cutting or maybe 3 leaves, I'm not sure, but those leaves have been gone, and it's given me all of these new ones, and I just think it's so beautiful. This is another trellis that I made myself. I just think it's so pretty. It has really beautiful veining, and then the leaves, I don't think it's gonna capture it, but they're fuzzy on the undersides, which is so cool. Like, this is one of my favorite Hoyas, obviously. All of my Hoyas are my favorites, so this one's a little bit dusty. But yeah, I just think it's so beautiful. If you could find this, you know, I would suggest grabbing it. The next one is gonna be this guy. This is my Hoya linearis, and it's one of my favorites. I've had this guy for a long time, and now it's trailing super long. I've taken multiple cuttings of this before. I just think it's one of the most beautiful Hoyas, just because the leaves are so different and they're kind of fuzzy. I feel like this is one of the Hoyas that has a little bit of a different requirement, because I think this one likes to be watered more often than any of my other Hoyas. But I just think it's so beautiful, and I really wish that it would flower, but I don't think it's there yet. So I really hope to see flowers from this guy in the future. It's just so pretty. Next up is this guy. This is Hoya vertistilata, but I think it was called Weibergii before. And this guy has a lot of little like splash. When it's really close to the light, the splash turns pink. Like this one has a little bit of pink to it. It's like a rosy pink. I don't know if it's gonna pick it up, you guys, but it does look really like pinkish in person, and it's really beautiful. It's barely growing back because I've taken cuttings of this. Make sure you guys stay till the end of this video because I have a little surprise. And I got this from Gardino's nursery a while back, and I just think it's so beautiful. I love that the splash is pink, so it definitely, I like gravitate towards it. I love seeing all the new leaves. Next up is this guy. This is a Hoya rotundi flora, I believe, and this guy has really cute rectangular leaves. It's just so cool and different. I hope you guys can see that. And then also when the leaves come in, they come in fuzzy. I don't know if it's gonna pick it up, but the little stems are fuzzy. And yeah, I just love how this little baby looks. I think when I bought this, I did an unboxing maybe. I'll put it up here if I did do an unboxing so you guys could check it out. But I think I got it for a really good price. I see these going for like a crazy price now. I feel like a lot of Hoyas have gone up in price a lot. But yeah, I just love this guy. Like the leaves are so different. I think it needs to be watered because it's looking a little bit thin. So I have to water this right when I'm done with this video. But it's just so cute and I can't wait to see it grow. Like it's giving me some little new growth here too. I've just noticed a lot of the Hoyas that I'm talking about today have trellises. Next up is this guy. This is my Hoya macrophylla. And honestly, this is my favorite macrophylla. Like, it's just stunning. First of all, like the leaves are beautiful and shiny and the veination is so pretty. It just stands out so much. And I have two other types of macrophylla. I think that's how you say it. Sorry if that's not how you pronounce it. But yeah, I have both the variegated versions, the pot of gold and the albo marginata. But both of those are pretty fussy for me. Like they put out a leaf and then sometimes it grows like halfway and then it drops the leaf. So I can really appreciate this solid green one because once it decides to put out a leaf, it gives me a new leaf. So I really love this one. And I believe I got this a long time ago at, what was the website? I think it was that Pepper's Nursery, Pepper's Greenhouse, something like that. I'll link it if I find it. But yeah, it's just so beautiful and I love how it looks. And yeah, I love the big leaves too. I go from both extremes. Like I love little leaf Hoyas and big leaf Hoyas too. I just love all Hoyas, you guys. I can't. It's just so pretty. And then I noticed some of them even have like splash or like little speckles on them. It's just so pretty. Next up is gonna be this guy. This is my Hoya Australis, Lisa. And I recently gave it a new pot because the roots were already coming out from the drainage hole and it's growing such huge leaves. I think it's just so stunning. We're kind of matching, right? So cute. I just love how the variegation looks like it's painted on, like brushed on. I don't even know how to explain that. It's like gorgeous and waxy and shiny. And I got this baby at a plant swap also. I hope we could get back to going to plant swaps because I really, miss sharing plants and like getting amazing plants at plant swaps. This was really small when I got it, but I just love that I've grown it since it was small and it's so beautiful and full now. It's just like hanging on to a chopstick, but I might need to trellis this soon because I don't want it to be too top heavy. But yeah, next up is gonna be this one, and this is my Hoya Val Mariana, and it recently has given me these 3 new leaves, and I don't know if it's gonna pick it up honestly, but oh man, I need to block my face. Is it doing it, you guys? Probably not, but when the leaves come in on these guys, like eventually the veining looks like this, like nice and white, and it looks really like it stands out a lot. but when the leaves first come out, the veining looks red, and I just think that looks so cool. So yeah, it recently gave me these 3 leaves, and I've also taken cuttings of this. It's one of my fastest growing Hoyas, I want to say. And I just think the leaves are so cool, and I love that they're like lancelet like this, and I also love how they look on this trellis. And I believe I got this Hoya from the plant haul, and I think I did a unboxing. I'm not 100%, but if I did, I'm gonna link it in case you guys want to see that. But yeah, it's just so beautiful. Last but not least is gonna be this guy. This is my Hoya Michelle, and when I bought this, I got this baby off of Gardino's Nursery's website, and when I bought it, it had these 3 bottom leaves, but all of these are not very speckly, so I'm really happy to see that all the new growth is really, you know, speckly and beautiful. Like, this is the newest leaf, and I just see that they keep getting bigger, so I'm really happy about that. And it's just beautiful, you guys. I've seen these going for a crazy price right now, but if you could find it as a trade or something like that, I would really highly suggest that you get this. It's really beautiful. If you're into splashy Hoyas with big leaves, like, this is definitely one that's for you. Look at this one. The splash is just so awesome. I love it. Love it. So those were my top 10 Hoyas, but I do want to add an extra one because I couldn't help myself. And I'm going to give a shout out to my Hoya Obscura, which is one of my favorites. I got this guy for like 20 something dollars, 22 or something like that, a while back from Andy's Orchids. And it has a peduncle right here. It used to have 2, but I took a cutting of this and the peduncle went with that cutting. But this guy flowered for me so much during summer and spring too, I think. So I had to give it a shout out. I think because the weather is starting to change, the reddish, the leaves don't look as red as before because it's maybe not getting as much sun because it's been kind of cloudy lately, but it's really beautiful. It also looks gorgeous when it's sun stressed. I think you could see some of those reddish leaves back there. It's just so beautiful. So I really wanted to give this guy a shout out because it gave me so many flowers this year. And honestly, when I got into Hoyas, I've never expected to get a flower just because, you know, I'm growing inside and I might not have like the best conditions for them. I was really happy and pleasantly surprised to have gotten some flowers this year. So yeah, that was awesome. So if you guys made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you for watching the whole video. And I'm gonna be doing a giveaway. This giveaway is in this video because it's going to be Hoyas. So there's gonna be 3 winners. The first winner is gonna get to choose which plant they get. So you're either gonna be able to choose from this Hoya Obscura or one of these vertistilata that used to be Weibergii. So I have 2 of these. So the first winner could choose either this fuller Obscura or a smaller Weibergii vertistilata. You know what I'm saying. So to win, all you have to do is make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, that you like this video, and you leave me a comment letting me know what your current favorite Hoya is, and leave me a little star emoji at the end. So like that, I know you're trying to win one of the plants. And this is gonna be for my US followers only. Sorry, I can't ship overseas. I wish I could. And that's gonna be it for this video. As always, thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.